Let's go. From the top.
Hi, I'm Layla Lacol. I studied piano since I was 7. I started composing at the age of 19. I started singing, you could say, at the age of 16. I've never had any vocal training. Maybe a little bit of Alanis. Some say it's a little bit of Adele, maybe in the type of songs that I write, actually. Hey buddy, what you up to today? I'm feeling down, it's just one of them. And I used to practice singing over songs from Celine Dion, from Alanis Morissette. So maybe that's why I sound so much like her. I got a story that I'd like to share. Would you be my helping hand again? Why is it so surprising when you looked away? I enjoy diversity. I enjoy experimenting with different types. I had my first professional recording about 1.5 years ago. Oh, it felt amazing, really, to have my first song and professionally recorded. I felt like, yeah, I can do this, So I did the other song, and I did the third song, and 1 year later I finished an album, and it was a lovely experience. Me and the producer had lots of fun. Recording felt strange at first. I wasn't sure what to do, but as soon as I went into the booth and started singing, and with a little direction from Atif, it felt natural. The feeling and the emotions that I get when I write the songs is very different from the experience of recording and writing the song. It's a lot of struggle in a way. You're trying to bring out whatever you're feeling inside into a piece of paper and into melody. It's just remembering the feeling that I had and what the song is about, and just express it. The name of my album is called Furian. You can expect it sometime in March. Beautiful City is the first song I wrote. Beautiful city is about every city that grows and grows too fast. And I'm not saying too fast in a bad way. I mean too fast for you, you know? I lived in a city that, you know, all of a sudden had people from all over the world coming in, and there was a lot of construction, and there was a lot of, activity, and I kind of liked it, quiet. And it was just something strange, not just for me, but for a lot of people who were born and brought up in the city. That's how I felt at the time when I wrote the song. Now I love the chaos. I love the activity, and I love this place. It was very difficult deciding on which single should be the first single.
I remember you, I do. We couldn't have been you and I, it's true.
We went with I Do, and I think it was because I Do is quite unique. It's different, and it has a little bit of diversity, which I explained to you earlier. I love diversity, and you get a little bit of rock and a little bit of dubstep in there. So it's sort of creating its own genre. So there's a lot of mix and match there, and it's a powerful song. 11 songs, and 12th is a bonus track. A lot of the Emiratis, they've gone to English-speaking schools, and a lot of them enjoy English music. So yeah, I think they would love it. I'll be getting a lot of support from the Emirati community. Crazy Over You.
People say I've lost my mind. Oh, I don't know when I'm wrong.
It's a love song. There's a little bit of sad element to it. It's basically about a girl who's in love, and she's worried that it's the wrong kind of love. She's worried that he is wrong for her, and he probably is. People around her are telling her that she's, she's crazy for falling for such a man, But she doesn't care. She's just in love. I want to know, it's a breakup song actually.
Caught in the moment, and we knew the end to our story would be blue. In love, and we knew our love.
Heartbroken girl who was left with no explanation to why the relationship ended.
Mesmerized by your eyes, the way you saw me. You show me how to see the world, watch the skies, and free my mind.
and he seems to have all the answers. And she just wants to know from him why it ended, why they were not meant to be together. Solo. Solo is it's my song. I'm very proud of that song. It's about, not having anyone interfere with your work. Not having anyone telling you what to do, especially when it came to my music. I think at the time, I had quite a few people be very critical about what I was writing about or how I was doing things, the directions that I was taking, and it reached a point where it really bothered me, and so I started writing. And this time, why I'm so passionate about this song in particular, it's because I used musical metaphors to express how I feel. So you will be hearing a lot of musical instruments. I had fun with that song because I was just playing with the words, and and it was so, and I expressed, I used it to express how I feel. Sound the alarm. That's a bit of there's a bit of aggression over there. I'm actually a very shy person. Well, I used to be shyer than I am now.
Take a look at yourself. Do you see what you want? Are you satisfied or do you want more?
My music, I mentioned I've been writing music for a long time, but I was sort of in the closet, I didn't really show my music to a lot of people. I was around a lot of artists, but I never showed off my talent. And I got tired of, not being seen and maybe looked down on, as an artist. So that song was just me coming out of that closet and showing the world what I can do. Hangover is a fun song. It's
Woke up this morning.
I just watched, I watched a friend of mine just suffer through a hangover, and I was just making fun of my friend, and there we go. Hangover came out, and it was just a fun song that I wrote, and people loved it. My friends loved it. Whoever heard it loved it. The producer loved it, and he's like, "No, this needs to go into your album." I'm like, "Oh, but it's just a fun song." He's like, "Yeah, it's a fun song and it needs to be in your album." So that's there. For Real, that's another special song. I wrote For Real when I was living in Australia, back in 2007. And I was so confused, confused about life, confused about why are we here, what are we doing. I didn't know who my friends were. I was all alone. I left UAE to study, and I was on my own. So there was a lot of confusion and questions, and that's how For Real came out. And it's about recognizing who you are, embracing your individuality, and not caring what other people are thinking or saying about you. Mother, that's a bit of a personal song.
Mother's you blessed, Mama.
I wrote that song straight after my dad's mom passed away, and she was my last living grandparent. So I just, I felt like I needed to express how I was feeling at that time, and I wanted to express not only how I was feeling, but how important mothers are to everybody. I mean, who doesn't love their mom? And we want to write a song about them. Yeah, God bless them. There was an idea of putting local in as an artist name, but it just didn't ring. It didn't settle with me. And then I looked at the word local and I was like, Lacol, and I reversed it and it just sounded French. I'm like, I like that, so I put Layla Lacol. I feel like I need to work hard because this is my launch, I want to give them my best. I want to show them that yes, I am an artist and I do take music seriously. So I'm very excited, very excited. Yes, I will be performing some of my songs at the launch. There's a lot of things said about Dubai. It's like a mini New York, or it's the pearl of the Gulf. But Dubai is home for me, and you meet so many people, wonderful people from all over the world, and that's what's exciting about this place. Don't pay too much attention to what people think or say about you. Just do what you want. Do what you're passionate about. If music is your passion, just take it all the way. I spent years fighting or hiding, you can say, from people. And the moment I broke through, the moment I put myself out there, it has been a wonderful ride. Hope to see you at my launch, and if you want to know more about me, you can visit me at www.laylalacol.com. I would like to thank all my friends, my family, and the people who supported me through my transition to coming out with my album.
Seems that you like it.